What is up, guys? Mad Rambles episode 248 today. Back again with another video, as always. 248 videos in 248 days. 2 fucking days left till I've hit my goal of 250 episodes in 250 days. Feels fucking good. Going well, going strong. And today's video, I want to talk about recognizing your faults. Because it's easy to sort of think about what we need to work on and sort of say, oh, I want to be strong, oh, I want to be smart, I want to be good at speaking, and then sort of going out and trying to obtain those goals. But there's another thing, really thinking about what aren't you good at and putting you in spaces and areas in life to understand what your flaws are, because no one likes to feel this discomfort. No one fucking likes to feel it naturally. I've talked about before about putting yourselves in scenarios where you feel discomfort and where you feel under pressure. So then, when times of real pressure comes, you sort of are able to deal with it more than you would otherwise. But I think it's important in life to really broaden your horizons, look at your whole life, and think about areas and really try search for areas where that are almost your blind spot, because we all have them. We all have areas in our life that we're not good at, or maybe areas that we don't excel in that we should excel in. And I think a key way to find this out is when you look at something, when you do something, ask yourself genuinely, are you where you want to be in this area? Are you genuinely where you want to be? Do you have genuine information and knowledge? Or do you just feel like you're good? And you need to be brutal with yourself. You need to be genuinely brutal with yourself. And you need to ask yourself questions that you almost feel like you won't know and try to answer them. And partake in discussions with other people and just really try stretch yourself and put yourself in places where you're not sure if you're able to even not just sort of provide an answer to, but to really join in on. Like, for instance, if you're having a discussion about war or whatever, or the world's politics, and you really feel like you can't contribute, but you want to contribute, and you're just saying emotional things, and you're not really saying logical things. Well, that's your flaw. You have a flaw there. And when you sort of have a rise of emotion but can't really explain it, that's when you know you have a flaw. For instance, if you really want to speak and you have something to say, like I do all the time, and I'm sat here going, "Oh, cool, I can't really explain what I want to say." Well, that means I have a flaw. My flaw is that I can't articulate myself in the way in which I want to articulate myself. I can't achieve the things that I want to achieve. So you need to note this down and attack it. But that takes an air of awareness. You need to be aware of yourself and your surroundings. You need to be aware of yourself. You need to understand what you're good at and what you're not, what your faults are. Be honest with yourself what your faults are. Really be honest with yourself and sit back and say, okay, cool. Well, I'm not good with this, 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 and this. And maybe that includes asking someone else what your faults are. But it's something you really need to do to become the best version of yourself. Because I think it's easy to sort of do the sort of basic things of go to the gym, maybe learn a martial art, maybe if you drink every day, quit drinking. If you smoke every day, quit smoking. Get good sleep, get some sunlight. These are easier things, but when you get down the rabbit hole of sort of self-improvement, you need to sort of outsource your ability to pinpoint holes in your problems. And you outsource it by partaking in discussions so other people can bring you up on it. But not just that, by trying to be genuinely aware with yourself and look at yourself as a third person. Think, okay, what am I bad at? If I was someone else, what would I pinpoint sort of my holes at? And that allows you to be an all-rounded individual. Something to think about. I've been Keenan, been a good call. 248 days in. Let's go. Peace.